Corrupt cops caught for breaking the law. In a world where the line between justice and corruption blurs, one unlikely hero emerges. Let's take a look at the cases where the cops are caught breaking the law. This video will reveal how corrupt cops are caught for breaking the law. Want to know more? Well, stay tuned. During the encounter, Sergeant Kenneth Becker tried to prevent Bright from recording the incident, falsely asserting that it was against the law. However, Bright was well aware of his rights and confidently asserted his right to film. He informed the officer that he knew the law and refused to comply with the unreasonable request to stop recording.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take it jail.
For recording you? I'm sitting in my car holding my phone.
But the sergeant was in no mood for listening to reason and kept asking Bright to stop filming. Becker was quick to point out the fact that he could put Bright in jail for a simple reason as filming him.
What are you arresting me for? I'm sitting here in my car. I'm just recording in case anything happens.
What the sergeant didn't know was that Jesse Bright was a defense attorney who was driving an Uber part-time. To stop Bright from recording, Becker even went as far as to tell him that there was a new law by which he couldn't record the police officers on duty. But as it was, Bright knew the law way more than the sergeant.
I know my rights.
I hope so. I know what the law is.
I know the law. I'm an attorney, so I would hope I know the law.
Despite Becker's attempts to intimidate him with threats of jail time and K-9 unit involvement, Bright remained steadfast in his assertion of his rights. The incident unfolded for a tense 20 minutes before Bright was eventually released. It later came to light that Bright's knowledge of the law and his profession as a defense attorney played a crucial role in his ability to assert his rights effectively.
Not only that, but he also warned Bright that if he does not cooperate, they will bring K-9 units.
So here's your license. We're going to wait for K-9 because I don't know if he might have dumped something on your seat and you don't want us to look. So we're just going to have K-9 come out and smell. And if they do indicate...
Of course, the sergeant meant stop recording by cooperating here. But none of the threats stopped Bright from filming the incident. The cop said that he brought the passenger to a drug house that was under surveillance. Bright, on the other hand, said that all he knew he was getting the passenger to his destination and he never knows his passengers personally.
Okay. I mean, if he threw something under the seat, it still has nothing to do with me.
Okay, but it's in your car. I'm not saying it has anything to do with you, sir.
I showed him my way bill. I really am just driving Uber for some extra money. I don't know where these people are going to and from.
The officers finally believed him when he showed them his card and let Bright go after detaining him for 20 minutes.
Can you understand my frustration? I'm just at work.
I should. I absolutely do.
All right.
Here's your registration. Just hold on a minute, okay?
Thanks, man.
The incident gained significant attention after Bright uploaded the video on social media, sparking a public outcry and prompting an internal investigation by the Wilmington police. In another notable case, the video highlights the encounter between the Orlando police and Aramis Ayala, a Florida state attorney. Ayala was pulled over by the police, who claimed to have run her license plate and found it empty. However, Ayala promptly corrected the officer, informing him that state-issued vehicles have confidential license plates which cannot be accessed through a routine check.
I'm the state attorney.
All right.
The answer made the police officer realize that he was dealing with someone who knew the law way better than he did. After Ayala asked why she was being stopped, the officer said that they pulled her over after a check of her license plate came back empty.
I've never seen it before, a Florida tag. It's never come back to anything before.
Teaching them the law, Ayala said that it was bound to come back empty since license plates on state-issued vehicles are confidential. After giving them an explanation, the state attorney asked, why did they run the tag in the first place? To which the cop replied that they run tags all the time to find out if a vehicle has been stolen.
This incident sparked a significant public reaction and ignited discussion surrounding racial profiling and differential treatment by the police. Many viewed the incident as a potential case of racial bias, questioning whether Ayala's status as a state attorney influenced the way she was treated during the traffic stop. The public's response showcased concerns about how individuals from marginalized communities might experience unfair targeting and treatment by law enforcement.
The windows were really dark. I don't have a tint measure, but that's another reason for the stop.
Ayala responded to the officer's explanation with a smile and asked if she could get their business cards.
In response to the incident, the Orlando Police Department offered an explanation stating that the dark tint in Ayala's vehicle's windows prevented officers from identifying the individuals inside. This explanation, however, did not fully alleviate the public's concerns or dispel the discussions surrounding potential racial bias.
Others said that the cops dealt with Ayala differently than they would with a common citizen. Seeing the public's reaction, the Orlando Police Department gave an explanation. As you can see in the video, the window tint was dark and officers would not have been able to tell who or how many people were in the vehicle, the department representative said. Ayala also opened up about the traffic stop. To be clear, I violated no laws. The license plate, while confidential, was and remains properly registered. The tint was in no way a violation of Florida's law, she said. Although the traffic stop appears to be consistent with Florida law, my goal is to have a constructive and mutually respectful relationship between law enforcement and the community.
This case underscores the importance of addressing issues related to racial profiling and ensuring equitable treatment by the police. In a compelling third case, the video showcases the actions of attorney Kate Lovelace, who intervened when the police department of Pittsburgh stopped T. Ron West for an alleged turn signal violation.
However, this isn't the whole story. Soon after pulling him over, the cop called his backup and the police began searching West's car. Recalling the incident, West said, "They were surrounding the car, flashing their flashlights, and one officer said, 'There's weed right here.'" West said that the police found a small bud of weed near his emergency brake. He admitted that he used to smoke weed in the past, but had stopped as he had a job and a family to look after now. Also, West was in school for his CDL license at the time.
Unfortunately, the police disregarded West's explanations and proceeded to search his vehicle, ultimately discovering a small amount of marijuana. The situation took a positive turn when Lovelace, a civil rights activist and attorney, received a call and promptly arrived at the scene to represent West. Lovelace's presence as West's legal representative made a significant impact. She effectively advocated for his rights and challenged the legality of the search conducted by the police. Recognizing the potential violations and acting swiftly, Lovelace successfully negotiated with the authorities, leading to West's release with a warning instead of facing more severe consequences. The case emphasizes the importance of having legal representation during encounters with law enforcement. Lovelace's intervention not only protected West's rights, but it also highlighted the significance of legal knowledge and the role it plays in safeguarding individuals' interests when dealing with police. Furthermore, the case draws attention to the issue of potential biases and unlawful practices during police interactions. The incident highlights the criticality of being aware of one's rights when engaging with law enforcement, as well as the potential advantages of possessing legal knowledge during such encounters. Each case showcased individuals who were able to effectively assert their rights and challenge unjust actions by the police. These incidents sparked diverse public responses, triggering discussions on important topics such as racial bias, the influence of privilege, and the significance of fostering constructive relationships between the police and the community. Many viewers scrutinized the encounters, questioning whether racial profiling played a role in the treatment of individuals such as Ramos Ayala and T. Ron West. The public response reflected the need for ongoing conversations about fair treatment, accountability, and transparency within law enforcement agencies. The incidents highlighted the importance of addressing potential biases and fostering stronger police-citizen relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. And that's all for today's video, but we'll be right back with more soon. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.